Okay, the next two questions are about making equations. Okay, so this is what it has told me. So the x-intercepts are at 1 and 11. So I don't really know exactly what my parabola looks like, but I know it has intercepts at 1 and 11. Okay, so then what's the equation for the axis of symmetry? So I have to cut how? Right down the middle. So where is it going to land if I have to cut this halfway down the middle? So you're doing what mathematically? The middle of 1 and 11. So if you wanted to, you could add and divide like an average. So 1 plus 11 is 12. Half of 12 is 6. So how do you write the equation of the axis? X equals. X equals. Okay. Now, give me a possible equation for this quadratic. So here's a question. If I was to get the x-intercept of 1 and x-intercept of 11, what was the process ahead of this that I did to get an x-intercept? What do you do above this to produce x-intercepts? Factor. Okay, so what kinds of factors would I have had? X minus 1 and x minus 11. And then I probably would ask you to put this into a different form. So what would I do with factors to work backwards yet? I would FOIL it. So when I FOILed it all out, there was a negative 11 and negative 1x, so negative 12 plus 11. And I have something wrong. Equals not 0. Why? Because this is the equation if I wanted to graph. If you wanted it to equal 0, it would get you just the x-intercepts. But once it's equal to y, it would become an equation where you can do anything else. Yep. This would involve equals 0 right there, but this would have started with just a general equation. Okay, I have a vertex of that and a point of that. I'm a visual person, so I'm just going to kind of draw myself. The vertex is at negative 1, 8. And then there's a coordinate at 1, 0. So I know that's kind of a general idea. Okay, you don't have to graph it, but I'm a visual, so I'm going to do that. Okay, here's my question for you. What kind of moves did you make? What did you do? You went over 2, and I went down 8, right? Okay, let's check out the 1, 1, 2, 4, 3, 9. Is that on there? No, it's not on there. So here's where I'm at. I went over 2, but I didn't do the 4 up. I went 8 down. So what's my multiplier in this situation? Negative 2. Okay, so here's my info. And you need to make me an equation out of that. So I'm picking this one. Does that make sense why I'm going to pick that one? Because in that one, you can just plug in your vertex numbers and your slope number.